I don't get out and about in Swaffham much. It's a really nice little town. Just had to come and do a little bit of shopping. But, nice to be here. Nice to see a few people. Walking down a little alleyway now called the Pytel. It's where the library is and the dentist and things like that. In fact, I'm just going past them now. There's the dentist, there's the library. And it walks through to a little place in Swaffham called Camping Land, which is a little park area. Really nice. It adjoins to the churchyard as well. And also contains things like the doctor's surgery and stuff, community centre. And yeah, it's a really nice area. Little parish church rooms there. Used to go to various youth groups in my much younger days. Band rehearsals, Red Cross. Lovely little hall. Good memories in there. This is the park area, Camping Land. Community centre, and that's the base for an organisation called the Iceni Project. There's a great spaces in there, a lot of good stuff. And I'm just heading to the doctor's surgery, which I won't show on camera, but I've got to pick up some meds for somebody and then off home. So I decided to include some of the radio show in the vlog, and some of its production and some of my recommendations for music. And I'm about to do an interview, recording it for the show that's going to go out on the 29th. And it's going to be an interview with a great musician by the name of Mark Howes. He's part of an act called Dove and Boweevil. He is the Boweevil himself. And he's going to talk to me via WhatsApp, which I'm going to record to Logic and then edit it ready for the show, and talk about Dove and Boweevil's new single Let's Fly, and which is coming out on the 30th, and which is really handy, day after the show goes out. So really nice little bit of promo for them. Just thought I'd show you how I'm going to record the interview, because I'm going to include some of it on this vlog, as you will see. So I've got a tablet which I'm going to be speaking to Mark via on WhatsApp. Nice little microphone. Ooh, look out! Nice little microphone in front of me in order to speak to him and record my voice at the same time into Logic. And then I've got a camera here to record the visuals on WhatsApp of Mark, so I can include it in the vlog. And I'll be recording Mark up onto this track here, and this is where mine's going in. As you can see, the levels are going in and out, and actually these are the two tracks that Mark sent me, because I've just been listening to them. So there's Let's Fly, and here's Sunny Side of Heaven, which is his excellent cover of Danny Kirwan's song Fleetwood Mac Found a Member. And yeah, so now I'm recording and speaking to Mark Howes via the wonderful interwebs. We're about to do the interview. Hi Mark, how you doing?
Hello mate.
This is for the vlog. Very nice to see you. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, you too, and welcome to the vlog as well. And just for those on the vlog who don't know who Mark is, he's a fabulous musician who is a guitarist and works with various acts, primarily I would say Dove and Boweevil. And Vagaband, I think at times, isn't it? Yeah. Is that sort of regular thing now, or is it on and off, or ad lib?
Yeah, no, that's regular.
Yeah.
Eve Mary B as well.
And Eve Mary B, of course. So we are going to talk about that in the radio interview, which I'm going to start. Have a quick cough, because that's my wonderful nervous tick that I've got there. So let's have some water and we'll kick it off, yeah?
Yeah.
No,
I've got a cup of tea.
Oh, you can't beat it, can you? So here we go. Hello, this is Alex Beckelling, and we're on the Alex B Music Show on westnorfolkradio.co.uk, and I'm very, very glad to welcome my guest for the show today. It's Mr. Mark Howes. Hello, Mark. How are you?
Hello, mate. I'm good. You all right?
I'm good, thank you very much. What have you been up
Good.
to? I understand you've got some new tracks coming out and finished, and various things in the pipeline. But
Yeah.
So you start. Tell me all.
Well, just before lockdown, myself and the band, Dove and Boweevil, we went into the studio and cut 4 tracks. So we released one earlier this year. The next one's coming out on the 30th. And then we'll release the following 2 later on in the year.
I see. Because I remember one of your adverts. You did a fantastic internet advert that kind of went, yeah, we've got a single coming out. So that was the previous one, wasn't it?
The first one. The Sky is Crying.
That was it. Yes, I do remember. Yeah. Sorry, it was just kind of there.
Yeah. And the next one coming out is Let's Fly.
Let's Fly. Yes, indeed. So Let's Fly is a slightly slower, sort of more soul-y kind of affair, would you say?
Yeah, it's more of a soul.
Yeah.
More of a soul funk number, soul-y number.
Yeah.
So, hang on, just trying to get his phone to fall in.
Just while Mark's adjusting his making sure his phone is right there. That's cool. I was just going to say, I'm going to put the links to the track. The link to the track. Well, the radio show will go up on Mixcloud, and obviously I'll be posting it on social media and West Norfolk Radio and that sort of stuff. But for the vlog point of view, I will actually put links to the tracks that we're talking about in the description, so that you can go click and listen to them. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more of a soul number this time, because myself and Lauren started off in a funk band, big funk band, so we've always had that sort of soul influence and 70s sort of Memphis studios thing going.
Mondata Funk, is that?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, and we're back rehearsing with those. We're rehearsing again, so
excellent. Excuse me. So I remember you did a little bit just before all this lockdown mayhem kind of sort of everything kicked in. And it's great that you're able to do a bit of practice again now.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rehearsing going on, in lockdown.
Yeah. How does it affect I've not been sort of able. My situation is that I'm kind of isolating really still with.
Yeah.
Because we've got vulnerable members of the family, particularly vulnerable, I should point out. How does that affect sort of rehearsals? Obviously, presumably you're in quite an enclosed space. You've got to do all the social distancing and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Does it make it a bit weird, or do you sort of get used to it quite quickly?
Well, it's the studios are all highly sanitized and spaced out, and it's kind of like you try and keep it as much of a bubble as you can with the people that you're playing with.
Yeah.
So I don't try to play with too many people.
No, fair enough.
Because I was in the isolated group for the first 6 months, so I couldn't see anyone, like yourself. So.
Yeah.
But then I gradually started to, pick and choose where I could integrate.
Yes. So indeed, you were what they were calling at the time shielding, weren't they?
Yeah. And then they lifted that, and I've gradually started teaching again, going back to work. I've been teaching online a lot.
Oh, superb.
So it's been okay, touch wood.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, that was good fun interviewing Mark there for the radio show. He's a good mate and he's a fine guitarist, and just generally nice to catch up with the guy, really. Which is nice. I haven't spoken to a lot of people recently, so more of that, I think. Fabulous. But as I said, if you want to look at any more of Dove and Boweevil's material or things that Mark's into, then have a look at the links in the bottom in the comments. And yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. For various reasons, including the pandemic, there's a significant amount of poverty in this country. We're currently in a situation where our government is basically refusing to provide food vouchers for kids over the half-term holiday, because the reality is that there are children and families who are in a really dire situation. There are a lot of people, it seems, that are just in denial that this situation is real, and that poverty is something that can't possibly be existing. It's possibly because it's out of their field of experience or whatever, but because it's, because they don't see it right here, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. What really has bothered me today is that there's a fair amount of people, social media, that I've noticed who are actively criticising others' efforts for trying to alleviate the problem. Why would you do that? What possible good can that do to criticise somebody for trying to make sure that children can eat? Staggering. If you'd like to hear the rest of the interview, it'll be part of the show, which goes out on the 29th of October, 7 till 9, westnorfolkradio.co.uk. It will simultaneously go up on my Mixcloud, so you can listen to it whenever you like. Both links I'll put in the description below. Enjoy.